let me tell you, this kid had taken a full shit on the floor. Hello everybody, it is me and I'm back. I am going to Starbucks. I am so tired. I don't know. If I don't drink coffee, I'm really tired, and when I do drink coffee, I get even more tired, so I'm not quite sure, but I like coffee, so I'm gonna be going to get it. My mom had all these, she worked at a school, so she has all these gift certificates for free from students for Starbucks, and she doesn't like coffee, so I'm gonna be going to get her coffee for her instead. Thanks, students. I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and she brought up that I've had a lot of different jobs, like in general, just throughout my life, and I realized that she's really right. Like, I've easily had, I don't even know, I've had like 11 or 12 jobs, and I'm only 23, so like I have gone through a lot of jobs, and a lot of them were like, I'd stay there for like a month and a half in the middle of the summer, and then I would just quit, or like I'd work for a month during school time when I was going to college and then quit. So like I have had a lot of jobs, but I didn't realize just how many of them were nightmares. A lot of them were like local companies, but I did work for Buffalo Wild Wings. I worked for Dunkin' Donuts. Those are like my two, I think, like corporate type or like chain jobs, I guess. Like I never had any complaints about working at Dunkin' Donuts, but working at Buffalo Wild Wings was a time and a half. When I worked there, we literally had 6 different managers. None of them had any idea what they were doing. They all didn't communicate with one another, so they would all be trying to like micromanage each other's job. So like one manager would tell you to do something, and then another one would tell you to do something different, and you would have to like, you would literally get in trouble because you weren't doing what the first one said to do, but the second one told you not to do it, to do something different. It was a whole ass mess, and I like only ended up staying there, I think, for like a month and a half, because I had started the job originally in like May, right when school ended, and I told them the only day I want off is my birthday, which is July 12th. That's all I want. And the week before July 12th, the schedule comes out and I'm on it for my birthday on July 12th. And I said, hey guys, my birthday is July 12th. I asked for that day off in May when I first started, and they were like, oh, okay, like no problem, we'll change it. So I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting, and they never ended up changing it. And they wanted me to go on my birthday, and I was like, nope. So I tried to call out, and the manager kind of like threw a fit and was pretty much like, no, we need you, like we're short staffed, like blah blah blah. And I was like, listen, too bad, I'm not coming in. I asked you for one single day 2 months ago. So I honestly just quit after that. I was like, all right, I can't do this. I've worked at 2 different restaurants. That was the first one that I ever worked at, actually, was Buffalo Wild Wings. The second one was this like small bar slash restaurant type of thing that actually is like right next to the beach. I was just a host at both of these places. It was just crazy. Like it would be easily a 2+ hour wait just to get a table at this place when it was like peak beach season, even in June. And one day we had this guy come in and he was like,
oh, how long is the wait?
And we told him, we're like, okay, it's probably gonna be over an hour. You can give us your name and number, we'll call you when it's time, or like, well, it sends you a text, and you can come back and you can like collect your table pretty much at any time that you want. So he didn't like that, and he kept trying to like give me money or like drop money. It was like we had like a booth thing, and he kept trying to put money on the other side of the booth, and he's like, here you go, like now how long is the wait? Still an hour. Like we're not taking it. I'm just like throwing it back at him. I'm like, I don't need your dollar bill. So at this point, this man is trying everything in his power to try and get me to give him this table, or like give him a table like next. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So he starts dropping,
I'm a local celebrity.
and I was like, I've never seen this man before in my life. I have no fucking clue who this man is. I highly doubt he's a local celebrity. Like, this is Rhode Island. Everybody's a local celebrity. It's such a small state that everybody knows each other. Everybody's a celebrity. Only person he reminds me of is like a knockoff of the best friends from Keeping Up with the Kardashians. And at that point, he just finally walked away. You could tell he'd been drinking or whatever, but like, I ended up running into him again when I was out at a bar, and one of the first things that he said when my friend went up to go talk to him was that he was a local celebrity. And honestly, I think the worst job that I ever had was working at this kids play place. It's kind of like an indoor playground almost. It's so hard to explain. Like they have like the thing that used to be at McDonald's, like the ball pit and all that kind of stuff, and then on top of it they had like games and stuff. They had like a weird tiny basketball court. I don't even know how you explain this place. I hated working there. I think I started in January and I quit by the end of January. On top of the incident I'm going to tell you about that actually caused me to quit, it was just like insane. Like the owner would literally watch you through like security cameras that she had. she would be watching the employees, and she would call you and be like,
"Can you fix that mat? It's crooked."
she would watch constantly, like 24/7 when she wasn't there. Which, like, to me, why defeats the purpose? You might as well be here if you're just gonna be sitting at home watching the security cameras enough to call and tell me to fix that mat because it's crooked. But that was not even it. I could have dealt with that, but there was the incident. I was telling my friend about this. She was dying. So one day I was working or whatever, and one of the other employees told me that, like, a parent had reported that someone had had an accident in the bathroom. And, like, I'm thinking, okay, like, maybe, you know what I mean, there's, like, something to clean up, like, a little bit, like, whatever it is. I didn't want to do it, but I'm like, okay, it's probably not a big deal. Somebody probably had an accident. They tried to clean it up, and they couldn't because they don't have any cleaning supplies other than, like, paper towels, and they need us to, like, actually go in and genuinely clean. And I'm like, okay, that sucks, but whatever. So I go into the bathroom, and let me tell you, this kid had taken a full shit on the floor. I don't know who it was. I don't know where their parents were. I don't know what kid just goes in the bathroom and, like, not even close to the toilet, like in the center of the room, took a full shit on the floor. And literally, you could tell that nobody had tried to clean it up. Nobody had touched it. They had just shit on the floor and then left it on the floor and walked out of the bathroom. And that was the moment that I knew that I made a big mistake ever agreeing to work there. And I literally was never going to go back. I'm never returning to this place. I literally took one look at it and decided in that split second that I would never go back to that building ever again. So I think I literally cleaned it up. Like, I can still, it still grosses me out. I can still smell it. Like, in my mind, in my memory, that smell is forever encapsulated. And I'm pretty sure I called and, like, left a voicemail on the answering machine being like, I quit, see you never, because I was like, I can't do this. I am not being paid enough. You're paying me like $8 an hour to be here, like minimum wage, to clean somebody's shit off the floor. It's not enough to be traumatized by that. That was by far my worst work experience ever. But anyway, Starbucks is right around the corner, so I'll probably let you guys go for the second. And we'll be back when I have something happier to talk about, aka my coffee. I'll see you in a second. I'm back, and I got my coffee. I got the Cocoa Cloud Macchiato. I haven't tried it yet, but it looks really good. Everybody at the Starbucks near me is always in such a rush, and I always feel like I'm a huge burden on them because they're always so busy. And it's so funny. But anyways, so I got my coffee. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you want, like, a part 2 or something. I don't know. Let me know. But either way, I will see you guys in my next video. If you want to follow my Instagram, it's at Chloe Wiggs. My Twitter's at Chloe Change. They're both down below. And yeah, we'll see you guys later. Bye.